Real version of Prophet Hanna and Lucifer, because it is a 25-year true story and the chronicles are very detailed, you know, it makes it seem like when she's in the future, after there's death and blood and gore and mental illness and the drugs, like I think they filtered blood to get rid of whatever substances were inside her. And, like a lot of therapy, it makes it seem like the war was an hallucination. Especially like in the future, she's kind of happy. But that's because they don't know the past. She's found some type of inner peace. And it zooms by so quick that it almost seems fake. But for people who are living through it at this present moment, it's not fake. It's very painful. So it's a very long, true story. And because it chronicles every single practically day, and at one particular point, which is the highest of the points, she puts it on all different kinds of social media. It becomes really fascinating as Illuminati chops it up. It is what it is. Even her picking up the ID of someone raised by the black community. Even that's interesting. Because it's not a regular person picking up the ID of the black community. It's someone who's done the biggest history of Israel. She's at one point shunned by Jews. Then there's the Corona vid. Corona first, then COVID. Because the Corona was entertainment. Like, you have to understand how ruthless certain armies are. There were all different types of armies in Canada. How ruthless they are. They are seeing Hanna mentally ill. For them, it was funny. Like, hilarious. We're not going to talk about the embarrassment of how funny Hanna was. And you don't understand, like, she is not really funny. She's very, very quiet. Very abnormally quiet. But at the end, she's hilarious. And I think it's to release that pressure. Because it's a lot of pressure on a human. So, like, there's days that she's off and on and off and on. Then it becomes COVID because it's not funny again. It goes up and down and up and down and back and forth and back and forth and up and down and up and down, back and forth and back and forth. But it's a true story. It is what it is. So one side is some of the Zionists who absolutely are against it. Some of the Orthodox are for it. They love the design of the historical she did. No matter how you look at it, she is still the biggest figure. And one of the clues that she's the biggest figure, she has an entire province that is artificial around her. Another interesting fact.